creatives, how are you? Welcome back to the Nerd Creative channel. DeAgostini Collectibles Build the Moomin House, Box 21, Part 6. In this video, we're going to complete issue 89 of the build. Let's go!
Oh my god.
As always, we've got merch for the channel. We have our Nerd Creative range and our Stay Creative range. Links in the description. Get whatever you want. With every stage of the build comes component parts and a magazine. These are the remaining component parts for issue 89. So I brought this back, which is the completed outer, as you can see. And we've got 2 panels in there. Cardboard panels. I'm putting some weight on this now, it's really good. So look and see what we're doing. So we did this in the previous video, which is over there. It's sitting over there, and then for the completed one, which is here, there, we're going to be putting wallpaper on the inside. We've already looked through the magazine, so this is what we did. So in this video we're going to be doing some painting, and then we're going to be putting wallpaper in. Yeah, I've got to make some paint up, some dark blue paint, some light blue paint, some white, and some black. So I've got to see. I think I have paint that is similar to this colour, because what we're going to be painting is this. You see this wooden side here, and the wooden side there, and I think at the top and at the bottom. But I think I've already got paint that kind of matches. If I can just get it out. Yeah, here. I think it kind of matches. I mean, I don't think we're going to get it the same, but it's kind of similar. I could mix it up and then maybe put some white in there and lighten it, or some black and darken it. So I'll mix some paint together. So I'm just going to paint directly on. Says what it says, what it says. Yeah, so I'm just going to paint directly on. I'm going to use this smaller paintbrush. I'm going to paint around the magnets. Not a bad colour. It's not the same as the cladding, but it's very similar. And it does look good. I'm going to paint here as well. And inside there. So what I'll do is I'll time lapse the rest of this painting so that it gets done really quickly. Got it painted. There we go. There's that side. Top. Sides. Side. Yep. And leave that to dry before we start putting the wallpaper on the inside. So the next thing we've got to do is we've got to put wallpaper inside these outer walls. So first of all, I'm going to get my glue. I'm going to glue, turn it around. So we need to glue all the contact points like that. There. Like that. Just going to spread the glue around now. I'm going to work quite quickly. I'm going to lay the first one in, which is this green and pink one. I'm going to sit it in, and what you've got to do is you've got to make sure the window is lined up. Some of that excess glue. Make sure the window is lined up, and then that's how it should be, like that. Probably gonna have to clip it in. So it sits in properly. I'm probably going to leave it like a peg mark on there, clip mark on there, but it's the only way I'm going to be able to get it in, sitting properly, like that. Just remove any excess glue. There we go, that's the first one in. I have to add a weight in there because it's not pushing down there fully. And counterbalance that with this weight on this side. So that's the internal wallpaper. It's thicker. It's thicker than the wallpaper that we put in the house. The ones we put in the house were like stickers, and you just peel the adhesives off and stick them in. But these are cardboard ones. So I'm gonna let that dry, and then we'll put the next one in, and then the next one in. Okay, so this is in place. So I'm going to prepare this section here for the gluing. Here. Like that. Yeah. There we go. This is the next. Got to drop in place. Just gonna go a bit more there. As long as you get the window part lined up. Doesn't really matter about anything else as long as the window is lined. Aligned, should I say. I'm not going to use clips this time because they do leave a mark. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sit that there to get this in place so that we've got some alignment, got some weight pressing down that section, and just leave that to dry. Yeah, the only thing I'm concerned about, I'm not concerned about these lining up, but these lining up, just the window frame lining up. And I know there's a gap there, but I'm not worried about it at all because the floors are going to cover that up anyway when it's put inside. So I'm going to leave that to dry, and then we will put the last piece in place of wallpaper. Right, just going to get the last wallpaper in place. And again, all I'm concentrating on is getting this window frame lined up. Nothing else matters. Like that. As long as the windows are lined up, that's all I'm worried about, because we've got to push windows through those holes at some point in this build. So I'm just going to leave that to dry. So there we go, that's it finished. Turn it over. Just needs a little bit of cleanup with a Q-tip and some water, just to get rid of any glue marks or anything like that there. But yeah, that's the inside done of the first exterior wall panel, and that is what it should look like. So we got quite a lot done in this video. So this completes issue 89 of the build. I'd like to thank you for your company. I'll see you in the next video. Stay creative.